Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out with Carl Frampton and Jaykae. I thought I'd try a clash of styles here for this interview. Carl, how you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm well used to it. Everyone loves to see me beside big men. So
That wasn't the plan. It's more like boxer and rapper, entrepreneur, manager as well too. I thought that would be the mix here.
yeah, well, that's all right. We'll take it.
Jay, you looking a little bit tanned. I've come back from a holiday.
Yeah, I just come back from Thailand and Dubai, man. Had to come back for fight week. Fucking off again on Sunday. Yeah.
Ibrahim Spider Sullivan is obviously your concern. Carl, I just wonder how much of Spider have you seen? What do you think of the talent that Ibrahim Sullivan has?
Oh, good fighter. Really good fighter. I haven't seen him box live. I've obviously watched him on the TV. Done a bit of research ahead of this fight as well. But it'll be good to see what he's like in the flesh. I'm looking forward to a good build. Really, I think it's a good build with a lot of quality fights on it, from top to bottom. So, yeah, really excited.
Okay, for those tuning into Spider for the first time, what can they expect?
Ferocious, precise, fast, and hopefully devastating. Yeah.
What do you want for Spider before? I mean, the close of the year, so probably won't get another fight. But in terms of next year, where do you want to?
We've got one penciled in again for this year. So after this, I don't know when the announcement's going to be, but we've got another one penciled in for this year. That'll be his first 10-rounder. So we're looking for a title.
Do you ever come across a fighter of Spider's style during your career, whether it be in sparring or in the professional ring, where they just had that tricky sort of style? You never really know where the punch is going to come.
No, yeah, I'm trying to think. It's a frustrating style, I'd imagine, for people that are facing him. But that's good for him, because a frustrated fighter is someone who makes mistakes, isn't it? And kind of overcommits. So I came across a number of fighters who frustrated me in the gym. And they were some of the worst bars that I had, because all you want to do is try and kill them, and it doesn't really work out. So no one really with Spider's style, I don't think, if I'm being honest, and I had a reasonably long career.
Does that make you, like, when you're in that moment, does that make you open more because you're trying to?
Absolutely. You want to kill dead things when you're throwing shots and missing and hitting thin air, and someone's clipping you and laughing and smiling. Very, very frustrating.
Look forward to seeing Spider this weekend. I wonder where you both land on the main event in terms of how you think it plays out. Dave Allen versus Arslamnbek Makhmduov. Jay, I'll come to you first. Who do you think wins that main event?
Obviously, I'm not just going to go with the sensible decision, man. Dave Allen knockout. I'm always the optimist, you know what I'm saying? I'd like Dave to go in there and absolutely smoke him and get his opportunity in life. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be hard. People are sleeping on Makhmduov because Kabayel beat him, and Kabayel's world class. And Guido, I can't remember his last name. Good fighter, bro. Like, he's not a bad fighter, and he got stopped because of his the damage on him. Do you know what I'm saying? The corner pulled it, so which he probably would have went the full 10 or 12 rounds, whatever that fight was. So you can't fully sleep on him, and I think he knows as well. There's a big opportunity arising for him to come and beat someone like Dave Allen. And a year ago, I think any up-and-coming heavyweight that can get onto the big scale would look at a fight with Dave Allen and lick their lips and jump at it, do you know what I'm saying? Because they think it'd be easy work, but Dave ain't come. He's come very prepared. Him and Jamie and Nigel look like they've done a very good job as well, so it's interesting.
Carl J wants to see Dave smoke him. How does he do it? How does he get that stoppage victory?
Dave's very, very cute, and I think he doesn't maybe get the credit that he deserves for how cute he was. And I spoke to Jamie Moore about this a wee bit, and I think a lot of it was down to Dave's pre-Jamie Moore anyway, Dave's level of fitness going into fights, and he had to be cute just to manoeuvre his way and manipulate his way through a fight and stay in there without using too much energy. So he's fit now, but he's also got that cuteness with him too. And I think Makhmduov is a very good fighter, very big puncher. Up until the Kabayel loss, he was probably a heavyweight. He was. No one wanted to fight him, but he was. Not that he was exposed, he was just beaten by a very good fighter in Kabayel.
Kabayel threw a lot of punches in that fight as well, and someone for the size of Makhmduov, it's hard for him to be relentless against something like that. I think Kabayel was all wrong for him, do you know what I'm saying? So where someone with Dave Allen, it might even itself out a bit.
I think as well, if it's not going all his own way, I think he could spew it, you know. Big Makhmduov, although he's very scary, but I think if it's getting tight and hard and he's starting to blow up it, and Dave's pushing him back and staying close to him.
And Sheffield Arena's going fucking mad, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the moment could get to him, I agree.
Yeah.
The word on the town is that if Makhmduov wins, he's got a fight lined up with Anthony Joshua. Is that a fight that either of you want to see?
Oh, well, it's a big fight. I love AJ fights.
No, I don't want to see that fight.
It's a dangerous fight, but then in the same I know AJ's looking a fight, isn't he? But I mean, potentially it's going to be Dave Allen, isn't it?
Yeah, Dave wants that fight with AJ from what I've been hearing.
You're saying Dave should get it?
If he wins, then yeah, like they're talking about Wilder for Dave, but fucking hell, Dave Allen versus Anthony Joshua, it sounds alright to be sold in England. I'd go and watch that fight, and I think, to be fair, I think AJ would deal with him, to be fair, but it's something I'd like to see. And right now, it's not about Dave Allen winning world titles or anything. It's about him securing his life, and that's probably the best way to secure his life, fighting someone like AJ.
Carl, Dave versus AJ or Dave versus Wilder, which one's the more likely win for him?
I'd say, the most likely fight that he wins, I think a Wilder fight is an easy. None of them are easy fights, but it's an easier fight. Wilder's obviously very credible, established fighter, former world champion, a huge puncher, but he needs to get leverage to be able to hit you, and he doesn't like people. He doesn't know how to fight up close, and Dave's very good inside fighter. So I think out of them two fights, I would say the more winnable one is a Wilder fight.
Does the scene allow for a win over either fighter for each of them to get the opportunity for Anthony Joshua? Is that the route now? Do you think that's the deserved opportunity off of the back of them beating each other? Or do you think it's...
Makhmduov, this fight here. Yeah. Makhmudov's a big name, like we said. Only a few fights ago, he was the most avoided heavyweight on the planet. The guy no one wanted to fight, so he's still a good fighter. Dave is riding the crest of a wave at the minute, and AJ needs a fight. So AJ may look at a Dave Allen fight and say, he's a name, but he's someone I should deal with, and there's a chance a fight like that happens.
Huge news coming from the Midlands and from Matchroom Boxing that Ben Whittaker has now signed with Matchroom. How far do you think, obviously you're connected with the Midlands scene, Jaykae, how far do you think Ben Whittaker can go now that he's with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing?
It's going to be very interesting to see, and for a while it was Galal. Galal was the person in Birmingham that was like the person to come and see, and then I think Conor Walker's took the Midlands by storm, and now Ben Whittaker's going to be pushed by these, and it helps, it benefits people like me and Spider, because I think Spider's going to be a big part of building them Birmingham shows as well, and being on them undercards with the likes of Ben Whittaker and Conor Walker. And I think Ben Whittaker is a superstar, bro. And I think if anyone knows how to make somebody a superstar, it's these lot. Matchroom are going to push him in the right way. And I don't know what the deal is with Sky and why that fell out or whatever. I'm not interested. I'm interested to see what he's going to do. And I think usually these guys will fast track you and try and throw you in the deep end and try and make you fight the best as possible. I think they're going to be a bit slow with Ben and build him up again. And I'd like to see him fight someone like Shakan, you know what I'm saying, in Birmingham for his first fight. That's something that I'd like to see. And then start to build him up, because I think he can definitely become but it's a very hard division, but I think Ben Whittaker could get to the top of it.
Yeah, what do you think about the signing of Whittaker to Matchroom and Frank's acting debut as well?
Look, he's a big name, isn't he? And you look at the numbers that he has on social media, and it's very, very important in this day and age, and trying to market a fighter and promote them. And whether you like Ben Whittaker or not, there's going to be a lot of viewers tuning in to watch his fight. I would suggest that there's going to be a lot of them wanting to see him lose, but he doesn't care, because they're paying for the tickets to be there in the venue and paying for their subscriptions on DAZN. So it's going to be hard. I think I still have some reservations because of what I've seen in the first Liam Cameron fight. But undoubtedly, anybody can win an Olympic silver medal is an incredible fighter, an incredible boxer, which he is. So skillful. But there's still a bit of work to do, I think, for him to become a world champion. But if he can do that, I think he's with a very good coach in Andy Lee as well, who's going to change things. And I think that was a great link-up for him and a wise move from Ben.
I want to be direct here. What do you think about the current status of the boxing scene with Ben Shalom moving over to Boxer? He was obviously confident of getting Ben Whittaker to his platform, but he lands on Matchroom Boxing. What do you think that leaves for Boxer in their future on BBC?
I think, I don't want to comment on it too much because I don't really know, but it's going to be difficult. I know, obviously, it looks from the outside anyway a huge deal for Boxer to be on BBC, but how do they keep their fighters? How do they pay their fighters when there's no money coming in? I imagine the BBC are paying a bit, but they're not paying what DAZN or what Sky would have paid, I'd imagine. So it's going to be difficult to keep the top fighters. Because money's important in this game. It's a short career, and you got to make it while you can. So I'm not sure what happens next, but hopefully it can be a success, and hopefully we do get to see more fights on terrestrial TV.
Final question. Obviously, there's an interest over in Matchroom boxing in America with Boots Ennis. A lot of talk about who Crawford's next opponent could be. Should it be Boots Ennis, or do you have someone else in mind to come to you, Jay?
What, for Crawford to fight next? I wouldn't mind seeing Crawford call it a day, bro, to be honest with you. I swear. I wouldn't mind seeing him call it a day. As it stands now, I don't think Boots could lace Crawford's boots, to be fair. I think that's a wrong fight for Boots at the minute, even as good as he is. Maybe have a couple more fights. Let's see how he does against Douglas. Douglas is a very strong fighter, bro. He's a very, very professional fighter. Like, he does everything. He doesn't skip a thing, do you know what I'm saying? He's a powerhouse. I don't think he's anywhere near as skilled as Boots. But when you can have all the talent that you want in the world, if the person opposite you is game as fuck and he's fit and he's coming for it, you're going to have a hard fight, and it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Nodding your head saying, Crawford maybe should retire.
I think so, yeah. I mean, I would if I was him. But look, it's no one else's decision apart from him. But he's done everything. Undisputed champion in 3 different divisions. I mean, if that was his last fight, what a way to sign out by beating Canelo very, very convincingly. You know, the fighter of a generation, and absolutely unbelievable. There's nothing. Like, everybody's got to like Bud. He's just a nice guy. He's not flash. He's not arrogant, but he can fight like fuck and really, really good. And I think there's always a debate about pound for pound who's the top guys. And I think if you have either Usyk or Crawford 1 and 2 in either order, you can't really complain too much. The two boys are absolutely flying at the minute.
Carl, Jay, appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Cheers.